धूड़ केरी डमरी उड़े रे उड़े मारा रे पियूने केजे रूपली जुए तारी वाटर उड़े उड़े मारा रे पियूने केजे रूपली जुए तारी.
Once upon a time, almost 700 years ago, in a village near Surendanagar in Saurashtra, a young girl from the Vankar weaving community falls in love with a Bharwar shepherd boy.
उड़े रे धूड़ केरी डमरी मारा रे पियूने केजे रूपली चुए तारी वाटरे उड़े रे बपैया ने
They elope one day only to discover that she is unacceptable by his lord.
के बपैया ने कुंजड़ा ने कोई नव रोके शने मारा पियू केरी वाडरे
They flee back to her village.
उजळू जोबन उजळा रंगो उजळा गोपाळो पनिहारी घाटा ने घेरा रंगो म डांग सियानी बलिहारी जी डांग सियानी बलिहारी.
Her father accepts him as a part of their family and community to take forward their tradition of weaving. The couple started a new community, the Tangaliya, and took up the craft of weaving their ancestors' designs. The word Tangaliya has been derived from the word Tang, which means stick in the local dialect, signifying the stick used by the shepherds to herd their sheep. Their main clients were the Bharwar community, who repaid the Tangaliya in kind with grain and milk products, and also supplied them with wool for the cloth to be worn. Women of the Bharwar community are often seen wearing dotted wrap skirts in black with contrasting white dots, known as Tangaliya, which derive its name from tang or leg. The basic color is black and the borders are red with intricate dana patterns in white. Tangaliya weaving, also known as dana weaving, requires high skill level and an eye for accuracy. Tiny dots of extra weft are twisted around a number of warp threads, giving an effect of bead embroidery to the fabric. This intricate process of twisting extra weft while weaving creates beautiful geometrical patterns and forms. Tangaliya is practiced in 26 villages, but traditional Tangaliya weaving is practiced only in Derwada village. In other villages, the craft has been adapted for creating a new market. The women of the household assisted the master weaver in supporting tasks like wool cleaning, yarn preparation, yarn dyeing, bobbing preparation, and warping. Traditionally, Tangaliya weaving was done in hand-spun wool.
मेरा नाम परमार असुभाई मोहन भाई, गाँव डेरवाला। मैं ऐसा अभी लूम में काम करता हूँ। सुरेंद्रनगर जिला का डेरवाला गांव, लखतर तालुका है मेरा। एक छोटा सा गांव है। उस गांव में 30-35 वनकर भाइयों के जो डांगसिया बोलते हैं उसके कास्ट, वो 250 वर्ष पुरानी की हमारी कला में पारंगत और टांगलिया, धोसला, गलमेंदी और कुर्ती जैसी अवनवी डिजाइन बनाकर हम बेचते हैं। जो वो कला है विश्व में कहीं भी नहीं बनती। सारे विश्व में वो कला एक ही है। हम डांगसिया भाई के सिवा कोई भी बना नहीं सकते। उसको साकड़ा कहते हैं। वो बटन है, वो नौकरा है, उसको हम नौकरा बोलते हैं, और वो मोर है।
The fabric is constructed in plain weave. Traditional Tangaliya follow a certain color palette, that is black base with white dots and red borders. An extra weft technique is used for creating the dot of the dana patterns. Individual dots are created by tightly twisting and warping white yarn onto pre-decided number of warp threads according to the motif. For making the dots, the weaver opens the twists of white yarn and separates the fibers. He then lifts 2 warp threads at a time and using his thumb and forefinger twists the white fiber around the lifted thread and then levels it with the woven area. After having completed the required dots across the warp width, the ground weft is inserted. The shed is changed and the pick is beaten in.
Craftsmen are practicing natural dyes. They are, trying to create color from available materials in their vicinity. And you go to Rajasthan, you get a different palette. You go to Kashmir, you get a different palette because they use the vegetables and minerals of their own soil. So it was very much there with all the craft community. And if we talk about Tangaliya especially, they predominantly work with black and red. In earlier times, and they used to extract color from if we talk about black, they used to create this black color in big matka. They'll put a lot of jaggery water and with some chane ka atta, they'll ferment that water and create this black color, and it's fine black wine which comes after I think 14-15 days of that fermentation takes place, and there's a beautiful fragrance to it, and A lot of people might not like it, but I love that fragrance. So, they would just take that pure black out of it and they dye the fiber and then they weave. So that is what used to happen when with the weavers community. They would weave their fibers and then weave, because Tangaliya has a particular set pattern of weaving.
चिरोली पांचाली ना देश जाने लागे
टांगलियो टांगलियो
डांगसिया ना कसक हाथ मा अगणित रूड़ी भात जीरे अगणित रूड़ी भात करने की कर से डर पर धर से पाक नजर से
मर टांगलियो
जिगर से बाली उमर से
मर
जड़ से
टांगलियो
मंजी गंभीर सागर से रहे सबर से मिले उधर से परवान चित चैन सिहाना फिर नहीं आना जग में आखिर मर जाना फिर जग में आखिर मर जान करने की कर से डर पर धर से पाक नजर से दर प्रीत जप नाम जिगर से बाली उमर से जल से कल से मंजी गंभीर सागर से रहे सबर से मिले उधर से परवान चित चैन खिलाना चित चैन सिहाना फिर नहीं आना जग में आखिर मर जाना जिर जग में आखिर मर जाना झूठा है भाई बाप बड़ाई झूठी माई महमाई झूठा पितराई अंत जुदाई चीर लगाई शमशान चित चैन सिहाना फिर नहीं आना जग में आखिर मर जाना फिर जग में आखिर मर जाना.
The fabric woven on a pit loom is usually narrow in width and 20 feet long. It is later cut into half and the two sections are stitched together. The intricate method of twisting the extra weft while the weaving is going on creates beautiful linear patterns and forms.
A skirt would not have so many embellish element. It would have a joint, you know. Of course, this is known a kill word, like this is a joint, because the looms are small. So to make the width larger, they would join it in the center. Same thing is done for the women's skirt also. They would join it on the center, and then she would. It is more like a sarong, you know, means wrapped around, and the Ahir community would wear it, you know, as a black. They only wear black, you know, because of Krishna's mourning. So that is the community which wore this in a big way, and for each community there was a code, like that this community will wear these colors and they would have these designs. So it was demarked. The people will be the same, the dyer will be the same for say 5 communities, but the weavers would be separate, and the process would be different because of the elements which their consumer required in the end.
उड़े रे धूल केरी डमरी भरा रे पियूने के जे भरा.
The main challenge in coming up with new products is value addition. The product should complement the composition of dots, bring out the texture of the plain weaved fabric, and raise dots and avail the design on both sides of the fabric. Only if a product evinces these 3 qualities of the Dana weave will it be a successful product. The main challenge in design application lies in understanding and coming up with new compositions without losing the character of a dot.
बपैया ने कुंजड़ा ने कोई नाव रोके बपैया ने कुंजड़ा ने कोई नाव रोके
The little beads of white cotton twisted around the 2 black warp strands are tears, telling the tale of the lover's hardships.
श्रावण जल बरसे सुंदर सर से बद्दर बरसे अंबर से तरुवर गिरवर से लता लहर से नदिया पर से श्रावण दंपति सुख हर से सेज समर से लगत सहर से सुखकार कह राधे प्यारी मैं बलिहारी गोकुल आवो गिरधारी जिन गोकुल आवो गिरधारी।